Today has been so relaxing and so peaceful, but today I do have a few things planned. One, I'm going to meet up with my friend who I met with while I was studying at school last week, and I don't think I mentioned this, but last week I did sign myself up for Spanish classes. It cost me $125 for 4 hours every day throughout the whole week, and I loved it a lot. And I met this girl and we became such good friends, and we're planning to go to Uruguay. But to go to Uruguay, you have to take a ferry there, and it's not really expensive, the ferry tickets, like there and back it'll cost me like $80, but it's supposed to rain on Sunday when we're planning to go, and the trip will go on regardless if it rains or not. But I'm really nervous because I feel like I will get seasickness if it rains and the boat is like going crazy, so I'm really nervous about that. However though, later today at like 6:30, another friend that I have invited me to go to this mate conversation thing, and if you're not sure what mate is, I actually have one right here, surprisingly. I bought it at a market last week and it's so cute, and basically in this conversation thing that we're planning to go to, it's like we're just hanging out, drinking some tea, drinking some mate, conversating and things like that. So it's a vibe, and it's something very cultural here. A lot of people do it. It's like if you go to any park and it's a really nice sunny day, you will see people just hanging out, sipping on mate and just enjoying life. So I'm really excited to go to that too. I cannot even begin to express how upset I am right now, because Michael, if you're watching this, he somehow went back to the US with my COVID vaccine card, and we all know how important that vaccine card is, and I don't think I can go to Uruguay, which is what I was planning to do, without the physical card. I feel like I could maybe be able to go with a photo of it, but I really don't want to risk it. And I could go and I could ask, and I feel like someone would be like, okay, it's perfectly okay to just have the photo ID and that's fine. But I feel like I could come back and they could be like, no, you need the physical card, and we need to look at the card literally in your hand, and then I'll like be stuck on the ferry in Uruguay and I won't know what to do. And my Airbnb ends the 25th and I want to go on the 24th, and it's been a stressful day. Weather. I mean, this weather is perfect. I could honestly be in a t-shirt right now, and that's just the best. I had a really, again, nice, slow and relaxing morning. I got a great workout in. I ate some really good food, and I'm just hanging out right now. I'm really learning to just be by myself and kind of be alone and just enjoy doing things by myself. And it kind of feels weird to go to a restaurant and like eat by yourself, but truthfully, it's not that weird in the moment, and I'm kind of happy that I'm really pushing myself out of my comfort zone to just do different things and really enjoy the city while I'm here. But today I am going to look at a place at a different studio because it is, I don't know, the 20th here or the 21st, and my Airbnb ends on the 25th, and I really need to find a new place. So I'm going today to look at a place for 2 weeks. It'll cost me about $200. And that's a really good price because when you think about it in like US money, well, in the US, I mean, $200 would get you like a night in a hotel, and I'm gonna have a studio. Hopefully, everything goes well because I've been trying to contact people like for the past 2 weeks, and I'll have the conversation going. They send me pictures, I exchange information, we set a date, and then it just kind of like goes ghosted, and I get ghosted, and it's really annoying. But this one seems promising, so I'll let you know how it goes, but I'm really hoping that it goes through because I have like 3 days to find a place. I am literally so incredibly happy because I just went and looked at the studio that I'm going to live in for the next 2 weeks after Monday, and the guy was so nice. He was just so nice, so professional too, and I really love that about here because even though like I find these people on WhatsApp and Craigslist and like just like the randomest places, at least this guy, he was really nice and professional. He showed me around the whole place, and he said cleaning is included. He's like, oh, I even left some complimentary teas, and he walked me around the block to show me where like the laundromat is, and he showed me some cafes, and he introduced me to the security guard. So I'm really happy, but I am going to have to go to Western Union tomorrow because to get pesos here in Argentina, I use Western Union. So basically I send money to Western Union using my credit card, and then I go to the Western Union and I pick up the conversion rate in pesos. So for right now, the inflation in Argentina is actually not good. So $1 is equal to about, I think it's 300 and almost 20 pesos now, which is not good at all. It's good for tourists, however, for the people who are living here, it is not good. And I'm going to do that tomorrow, and then on Monday, I'll give him whatever $200 is worth in pesos, and it was that easy, and I'm so happy because I've been stressing about this for so long, and I don't have to worry about it anymore. I think the last thing that I said was that I was going to look at the house or the studio to potentially move in on Monday. Right now it's Saturday, and I looked at the place. It was so incredibly cute. It was so nice. It was bigger and better than what it looked like in the photos, because you know sometimes that you'll go and you'll look at something online and then you go and see it in person and it's like, wow, that was a terrible representation. But this one was actually really good. The guy was really nice. He showed me around, and he even walked with me like around the neighborhood a little bit just to show me like where some cafes were and where the laundromat was. So I was really thankful for that. So that's going to cost me $200 for the next 2 weeks starting on Monday. And I did decide that I am going to go to Uruguay, like just after talking with people who went and looking up stuff online, I decided that I would be okay going. I do have a really good quality image of my vaccine card, so I also filled out all the forms because I have to fill out a form to go to Uruguay. I also had to make sure I had medical insurance with COVID coverage, and I had to refill the form to get into Argentina, and I like triple screenshotted everything because I'm not going to have cell phone service going into Uruguay just because I don't have that plan. I only have an Argentina one right now. And I'm really excited. I'm going to go with 2 people that I know of right now. More people may be going, but we're going to leave tomorrow. So I have an Uber reserved here at my place right now between 6:45 and 6:55, and then I should get to like the dock around 7:15ish, and then we actually leave at 8:30. So I'm going to spend almost the whole entire day tomorrow in Uruguay, but I'm kind of nervous because I move on Monday morning, and I feel like I just won't have enough time. I know I will, but I feel like I'll just be kind of stressed with like moving and packing and just getting everything together. So I'm really hoping that today I can pack up some stuff and kind of ease my mind a little bit. Like the amount of paperwork I had to fill out, truthfully, it wasn't a lot, but it felt like a lot. Like I felt really stressed and I felt like really anxious that I wasn't sure if I was going to get it all done just to go to Uruguay and come back to Argentina and planning my trip to Chile. But in the end, I'm really grateful that I'm able to do it all, and today I'm hoping I can get a lot of my packing and cleaning and organizing done, so that way on Monday I will have an easy move.
Spent 45,000 up into the knees. Oh no! Got a badass kids running around my whole crib like it's Chuck E. Cheese. Whoa, whoa. Put me in the chair with an X-Man in the UFC. Can't believe it. I'm in disbelief. This bitch got me paying for chips. Diamonds on her neck, diamonds on her wrist. And here I am all alone. All alone. I'm so cold, I'm so cold. You got me out here. Smoking out the window. Singing, how could she do this to me? How could she do this to me? Oh, I thought that girl belonged to only me. But I was wrong, 'cause she belongs to everybody. Just the other night, she was gripping on me tight, screaming Hercules. Got me in the club looking for a new love, somewhere heavily. Baby, why you doing this? Why you doing this to me, girl? Not to be dramatic, but I wanna die. This bitch got me paying her rent, paying for trips, diamonds on her neck, diamonds on her wrist. Yeah, I'm all alone.
So right now I'm at El Tigre, which is like a city like 30 minutes from Buenos Aires. It is so cute, you guys. There are so many cute shops with handmade things to buy, and there are so many awesome and just really well put together restaurants. I have not eaten at any yet, but I'm really excited to choose one. And overall, it's just like really nice. The vibes are high and I just really love it. And I have not had just a day of like peace and quiet since I came to Buenos Aires, and I've been here for like a month. And like to actually just breathe some fresh air and just enjoy like the simplicity of nature has been giving me like everything I've been needing recently. I just saw one of the most innocent and purest things I've ever seen in my entire life. This little girl was eating like this thing of french fries and she dropped one on the floor, and then like she just went and picked it up and she started to eat it, and the dad was like, no, you can't do that. Like it was like the most purest thing. She like had no idea that she couldn't eat it. Like it was just so pure. There was something about it that just warmed my heart, and obviously it's not good that she ate that french fry off the ground, but like it was just so pure and innocent. So park right now, and honestly it is so peaceful besides like this kid crying in the background, but it's just such a perfect day. And I have a podcast going on that I've just been listening to, and I've been trying to find different ones, but I kind of do wish I brought my book today. But at the same time, the book that I'm reading right now, it's not good and I don't like it, and I really want to find a different one. I would love to find one of the Colleen Hoover, if I'm even pronouncing her name right, translated into Spanish, but they don't have them here, and I wanted to buy one on Amazon before I came here, but I wouldn't have gotten it in time, so I'm kind of kicking myself in the butt for that, for like not planning ahead of time.